Hi, welcome to What We Do with Dave and Marcia. Today we are going into what's called the Ravine. There's a whole system of ravines in Toronto that people don't really know about. There's big ones way in the north end of the city and the east end of the city. This is right, well, we're going to say downtown, but right in the neighborhood that we're in, which is just east of Coxwell, the top of Beaton Street. Right across the street from us over there is Bowmore Park. And right behind us is what, Dave?
The Ravine.
The Ravine.
Did you say we were on Gerrard?
We're on Upper Gerrard, and we walk down into the ravine. There's a set of stairs at this end. Then we walk through the ravine, provided it's not too wet. And there's another set of stairs to get out of the ravine. It's a little in the city, in your face, country living that you can't really live, but you can walk in it.
Let's go see.
Let's go see, come on. We're coming into it. It's a lovely day to do this today. Sometimes it's a little wet, it's been rainy in Toronto, but today, excellent so far.
Yeah, and it's warm. All of the last episodes.
Look, we're not wearing winter coats. There's no hats, there's no boots. It's summer in Toronto.
Thank you for your persistence and your patience. It has paid off. It's summer.
So it's very impressive, this ravine. You can't see any of it from the street, so you wouldn't even know that it was here. But once you get into it, what do you think, Dave?
Well,
really
I
impressive?
love it because it's you know, the canopy, all of these leaves. You disappear from the urban environment.
That's right, and it makes you realize how much greenery there really is in Toronto, all over Toronto, all through Toronto.
But then you're reminded, of course, that you are in a city because, well,
there's
here
a
out
garbage
in the
can.
jungle, they have garbage.
That's
cans
good, garbage cans. You can throw your garbage in the garbage can as opposed to in the flora and
Very
fauna.
thoughtful. I wonder if that's the city that does that or
the locals.
Just the people.
Yeah, the people. Speaking of the people, there they are, up there. They're right on the edge of the ravine, all the way along.
Perched on the edge, their backyards.
Yeah.
Well, just that you notice that, you know, how at the bottom of the fence, at the bottom of that, to the right there, where
it's a cliff.
It's a cliff. You can see where the rakes are hanging up on the back of the garage. It's eroding underneath.
Yeah. And here's a stream. It's got everything. This ravine has everything. Erosion, a stream, but no caterpillars right now. There are no caterpillars hanging from the trees. That's done.
Yeah, and it disappears under the street above us right here.
Oh, the stream, that's right.
And then meets up again on the, down a little bit farther down.
It's
about half a block.
It's one of the original streams that were in Toronto. A lot of these streams have been covered by pavement and they're subterranean now. Here it is, out in the open, in the ravine.
Just look at this little bridge across here.
Yeah.
If you're a kid and you need a place to get away from your parents and play,
if they let
you. This is the spot.
Yes.
Build your little wooden boats and sail it down the river, the creek, the stream.
It really is kind of amazing to think that this is here and people know about it. Some people, after this video, more people will know about it. It's lovely. It's a lovely place to come. It's free.
Now, ravine, by ravine, you don't mean the magician.
That's ravine, isn't it?
Isn't it? But isn't this a ravine as well?
Ravine.
R-A-V-I-N-E as opposed to R-A-V-E-E-N.
Ravine.
So you look at all that. This foliage here is fantastic.
Foliage, greenery.
Sort of rolling greens. I like this, see there's a little offshoot there. I never noticed that before, that little...
It's very Ansel Adams in there, that picture.
Ansel Adams, American photographer from the early 1900s, for those of you who...
Very good, Dave. Very good, even unrehearsed. Da, 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 dee, da. This is some of the planks that have been put down to help people navigate the boggier parts. Now look at that huge log, that huge tree. It's just there.
It's fantastic. It's a Christmas tree.
Yes.
Decomposing Christmas tree. 6 months later.
Don't you love the sound of that?
Yeah.
The waterfall. The little tiny cataract.
I suppose the people up here can probably hear the babbling brook at night, soothing
Maybe.
for them to fall asleep.
Perhaps, yes.
This
up
is
there.
kind of, this looks a bit treacherous.
It is. Let's go look at the plaque. And this says Williamson Park.
Huh.
In memory of William Williamson, 1857 to 1949. Manufacturer, builder, alderman, and
Justice of the peace.
what else does it say?
And contributed
Much to the,
life of the city.
this land was donated by his family.
Fantastic.
That explains a lot.
William Williamson.
William Williamson.
William.
Billy Billiamson. Marcia, after you.
Just goes to show there's a little plaque. It's not a giant sign anywhere. That's nice.
There's a sort of giant modern home there.
Yes, giant new modern home overlooking the ravine. Just take a look down there. Just take a look at that beautiful view. It's fantastic. It's like something out of a photograph. I don't know why people always have to live with that idea of now it's like a photograph. It's like being in a film. No, it's your real life. It's all right. It's pretty good. The sound of the brook. That is what you call a babbling brook.
Yes.
It's babbling.
As opposed to what we're doing.
That's right. As opposed to our babbling, that's nice babbling.
And I like the fact that, you know, that metal grate catcher thing to keep things, to stop things from clogging up and flowing things through, hasn't caught a lot of garbage. Like there isn't,
Yeah, that's right.
there are a few little bits about, but by and large,
Hopefully it means people are being wardens of their domain.
encouraging.
Yes, encouraging. It smells so green. That's a lovely thing. Da 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 da. Is that the cardinal, Dave? The tweet,
Yeah.
tweet? Oh, it's so nice.
So no, I love this
The
sort of
knobby.
gnarly knobbiness on that old dead tree there. And then look at that, the curvature of that, you know, that coming out from the side of the slope, and then the sort of swirly branches, you know?
Pretty.
Very pretty.
And the lovely babbling brook. Bubbling, babbling brook. Thank you,
I think
nature.
there must be, you know, toads and stuff.
Toads,
getting
for
started.
Sure. Oh, this is interesting. Hooray. I suppose this might be what you call the floodplain, wouldn't it be? I mean, if there was lots and lots of rain, this
Well, it would be,
would swell up,
for sure.
and then we see it, and swell up, and then we see it. Well, there's a house for you. Looks like they're doing their best to ward off.
Shore up the
Yes,
erosion.
that's right.
And then all of this is drifted down, eh?
Yeah, yeah.
Just debris that's come down from erosion.
Nature. Whoops, speaking of erosion. Ta-da. Speaking of erode,
Don't let your foot
erode into the
erode
mud.
into the mud.
Must be nice views from up there. We're almost at the end of the path.
Yes, and over here there's a metal stairway
Yes, you can
going
go
up
out two
and
ways.
out.
You can go out that way, or you can go out that way. There's two ways.
This is essentially the end of
Yeah.
where they want you to walk. You could go up a little farther, but this is where the walking path ends almost.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go and see. Roots as stairs. So really, it's about, a 10, 15-minute walk if you're moving along. So we've reached the end of the ravine. It's been great, beautiful weather. Thank you for coming along. What we're going to do next episode is take a walk around the upper edges of the ravine where the houses were that we were taking looks at when we were in the ravine. And what we're going to do is start from one exit and walk around to the other exit. Because it's a really nice little neighborhood up there. So, without winter coats, without winter hats, no boots, hooray!
Welcome to
Summer's here.
summer.
Welcome to summer. This is
Dave.
and Marcia. This is What
We Do
with Dave and Marcia, walking through Toronto. See you next time.
Yeah, no, well, it was kind of ramshackle, right? You come down here, you could probably slip and fall on your keister.
Oh yeah, look at how many people.